So I can't find my good drum corps video for hair, but that's okay because I can make my own. This video is going to be for anybody with long hair like mine, or anybody who has hair that it looks like it's going to touch the collar of your uniform. So if it probably touches the collar of your t-shirt, you definitely need to put it up. If it's, you know, jaw length or right about there, you might be okay. That's going to be something you might want to ask your section leaders about. So for this, you're going to need a hair tie, maybe a couple, depending on how thick your hair is. You're going to want lots of bobby pins. I keep mine in a Tic Tac container so I can have tons of them with me because I lose them all the time. I keep this in my hat box throughout the season because I always forget them. And you're going to want a hairbrush, probably. I don't use my hairbrush, but if your hair is really thick or it tends to like explode everywhere, very helpful. So for people with longer hair or hair that can really easily be put up into high ponytail, you're just going to put it into a ponytail. So just flip your head over and get it somewhere past like the crown of your head. So usually mine ends up somewhere in this region. So just kind of flip your head over and get it somewhere up here. Your shako is not like a baseball cap where you can like put your hair through the back. You want it all up on top of your head. So I generally get mine up here. The shako is going to rest probably about here on your head. So you want to think that anything past here is going to be in the way and it's going to make your hat not fit right. From here, I usually do a bun, but you can leave it in a ponytail. It just gets a little bit obnoxious sometimes. You can either pin this with bobby pins, or you can pin it with another smaller hair tie like I have here, or something that's a personal favorite of mine, these little elastic bands. There you can get like a pack of 100 for like $1 at HEB. You don't have to have them, but they stick to your hair really well, so you only have to put it around once or maybe twice, and it'll keep most of your hair in place. And this doesn't have to look pretty. Mine looks horrible. It's okay. It's going to be in your hat. There we go. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look at the back of your hair and see mine is just kind of everywhere. But this is all above my ears, so it's going to be in my hat, so it's not a big deal. Now, if you have like a lot of flyaways, like me, down here at the base of your neck, you're probably going to want to pin those up, so just take some of your bobby pins. And maybe get a friend to help you with this, or if you can like feel them at the back of your head. Just kind of pin them up to keep them off of your collar, so it looks relatively nice. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay. There's a lot of, I know there's some people that have like shorter hair like right around the sides of your ears. You're going to want to probably pin that up, but make sure that where you put the bobby pins, they're not going to be like right where the brim of your shako or your hat is going to be. Shako is the formal name for our kind of hat, if you didn't know, fun fact. Where the brim of it's going to be, make sure you don't put any bobby pins like right on that line, or you're going to be stabbing yourself in the head during the performance, and it hurts. I've done it before, it's not fun. So you see my bun's kind of floppy. That's good, because when the shako sits on your head, you want it to sit like on top of your hair. For girls with really thick hair, or if you've got bigger braids in your hair, you're going to want the bun to be really like wide and flat, because if you have it really tall, your shako's going to hit it and it's not going to sit right on your head. You want the brim of your hat to be probably like right about above your eyebrows, and if your hair's like way up to here, the shako's not that big and it's not going to fit right. For girls and guys, I guess, with hair that's kind of longer, shorter, guys with longer hair and girls with shorter hair that's maybe about at your chin level, this is going to be a little bit more difficult for you just for the fact that you don't have as much hair and your hair is probably not going to fit all the way into high ponytail like mine can. So what I'm going to suggest for you guys, and this is going to change person to person, is get your hair in as high of a ponytail as you can. So if that's maybe, say, like right here, then put your ponytail in, any kind of ponytail. And then when you put on your hat, just make sure that whatever little bit of hair, if your ponytail's maybe, say, this long, you want to make sure that your ponytail is like inside of your hat. The goal is to not have any hair on the collars of the uniforms so that from the back we all look relatively uniform. If your hair is like at your jawline, it's going to stick out of the back of your hat a little bit, but no more than like, I think that should be acceptable. Another thing that I like to do sometimes when my hair is just having a horrible frizzy day is I like to use a little bit of hair gel. This is La Bella. I got it at Target for like $2 and it's a pretty big bottle. This stuff is amazing, and if you've got really bad flyaways and your hair is just a mess, that'll help to kind of keep it under control, and some of the guys like to use that too if you want your hair to not look horrible after you take your Shako off. Everybody will have hat hair, but that's okay. You'll look like everybody else. I think that's it. If anybody's got any more questions, let me know, text me, message me, whatever. Yeah, I think that's it. Love you guys.